Hi, I'm in the dumpster room again. Yes, all this stuff is still here. People didn't take those speakers and the troffers are still here. But today's find is a couple of Dell Inspirons. These are like little mini things. They're both Core i5, so that's not too shabby. And a Dell laptop, and it's a Core i5 as well. I don't think I've ever found a Core i5 laptop, so I'm going to nab that. There's no power adapter for it, but yeah, let's go back to the lab, see what we've got. Okay, so we don't get too many laptops in the dumpster. Well, we do, but they're all like really old and crusty. I'm pretty sure this is the first time I've had an i5 or any of the Core i series. Anyway, it's a Dell Vostro 3500, not to be confused with the newer 3500. I looked it up and I went, what? It's got a numeric keypad. No, this is the older one. It's got Windows 7. There's actually a Windows 7 certificate of authority under the battery. And yeah, Core i5, and it's nothing special. I believe it's got an NVIDIA 310 card in it, and it's like, but still, for a dumpster, let's see if it works. Anyway, I've got a power adapter. I do have a Dell one somewhere, but I've got a HP one. That'll do. Oh, there we go. Yep, it works. Of course it works. Of course it works. The AC power adapter wattage and type cannot be determined. Yeah, no kidding. The battery may not charge. The system will adjust performance to match the power available. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. 65. It's more than a 65 watt adapter. So strike F3 key before if you want to see the power warning message again. No. Strike F1 to continue. F2 to run setup utility. Let's run F2 to run the setup utility, shall we? Oh, geez, flickery on the screen. That's my camcorder doing that. Sorry about that. I can manually adjust my shutter speed here. Hang on, let's see if we can get something. Bang on 100. There we go, shutter speed of 100. That'll do the business. No, yeah, that is really dim. Oh yeah, there we go. That's better. Awesome. There you go. Yeah, it's Core i5 CPU, M480, 2.7. Yeah, it's got how much RAM? Memory, 4 gig. Yeah, I believe this is only expandable to 8, so not the best. I've probably got like an 8 gig module running around, because you want to at least put that in. Internal hard disk, not present. There you go. They've ripped out the hard drive, as you should do for, info security. Yeah, definitely take the thing out and destroy it if you're going to dump the stuff in the dumpster. There's so many things I've found. Haven't found any Bitcoin yet. So, yeah. Anyway, that screen looks really good. I'll have to wait and tell you about the battery. Of course, you can get replacement batteries for these things if you need to. What do we got? On here, we've got VGA out, HDMI, nice eSATA. That dates it, of course, external SATA. There's no USB 3s, unfortunately. But whoa, what happened there? Screen turned off. Dodgy adapter or something? No, flishy flash, something's going on. Do have a memory card reader, that's nice and handy. DVD drive, another USB, the Ethernets, I'm sure it's got the Wi-Fi's and whatnot. And, it's got, headphones and everything on the front. Oh, yeah, there's your Wi-Fi. Hey, Wi-Fi on off, is it? Yeah, nice. There you go. So that's a score. I'm going to whack a solid-state drive in that. I'm sure I can find one somewhere. And that'll be a useful machine. I'm actually going to hook that up to my 70-inch TV that I've got in here, because occasionally I want to drive stuff in the background there, and this'll do the job nicely. Yeah, someone's had a hack, and I can hear some loosey-goosey screws in there, and the screws here are missing. So, yep. So they didn't bother to put the screws back. There we go. It's missing. Good. I can put a normal size jobby in there. Okay, we've got 2 DIMM slots. Very nice. Is there a date code on that? No, not really. Anyway, I can whack a drive in there. No wuckers. Turns out it's got a whole bunch of self-tests. When you press F5, it's passed all the memory march tests and all the rest of it. Now it did some color bars, and now it's flashing yep. There you go. Whoop, error code. Your video user provided no input. Yeah, because I was busy finding a drive. So, do you want to continue testing? You betcha. There you go, CPU. It's working a treat. As you'd expect. Someone just upgraded it and ditched it, and they were smart enough to ditch the hard drive. They could have put like a note on it saying, you know, working, please take. Unfortunately, Houston, we have a problem. Check out that drive interface there, and well, that's not exactly compatible. Obviously, there was a little adapter, board, cable, thingamabob in there. So, yeah, it's going to fit, but it's not going to connect. Wah, 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 wah. Geez, I don't know. Would you be able to get one of those? Probably. Right, so I got two of these Core i5s, and, well, they don't sound that great. Hang on. Yeah. Whoa. Oops. Yeah, they sound a bit loosey-goosey. I think somebody's had a crack inside these ones, so let's give this a... Yeah. Oh, there's your screws. Okay. At least they left the screws in there for the next person. There you go. Oh, yeah, there we go. Add those to the collection. Okay, I'm not sure how you actually get this gigantic fan cover out of here. I don't know. But anyway, it's got memory down there and 2 slots filled. So I think they pulled the hard drive out of it. Does this flippy? These usually flippy up. Ah, there you go. It actually lifts out as a complete cage. So yeah, they've ripped the hard drive out of it, which, as I said, you're supposed to do. So got some memory sticks. What do we got? Let's have a look. 4 gig. So that's got 8 gig. That's all right. Not too shabby. It's got a Wi-Fi card down in there by the looks of it. Nice. And it's got a full-length PCI slot and a shorty. So anyway, let's power it up and see what we got. First of all, quick look on the back. There you go, Inspiron 3647, so I should be able to get info on that. Good thing is 2 USB 3 ports, HDMI and VGA, fantastic, and you got the Ethernets and whatnot. Yeah, like if it's got USB 3, it's going to be like a reasonably, you know, it's kind of like my benchmark. If it's got that, then it's going to be, you know, probably reasonably useful. Okay, let's power it up, see what we get. Is this the... Yes, that's the power. Oh, there we go. Yep. And the success rate on dumpster PCs is actually quite high. Yeah, hard disk failure. Yeah, no worries. Of course it runs. F2, where's my keyboard? We've got an Intel Core i5 4460S. Let me look that one up. Okay, that's got a pass mark of 4400, which is okay-ish, but that means it's got a socket 1150, which is, you can put in up to like a 4790 processor in this thing and get up to, you know, 8,500 pass mark or something like that. So it's okay. Like, you know, considering that it's a nice little, it's smaller than the small form factor ones. I mean, the small form factor ones that I've gotten dozens of from the dumpster, they're like this much wider. So these are actually smaller again, and they still have half-height expansion slots. So, you know, they're really quite useful little things. And the other one I've got looks like it's an identical model. So there you go. That's not too sure. I'm sure the other one works as well, and you can salvage. Here's the other one. The hard drive was already loosey-goosey in there, but once again, it's got 2 memory sticks in it, so they didn't bother taking that. And for those playing along at home, they're 4 gigs, so once again, we've got 8 gig of memory. So once again, that's an okay dumpster score, really. Looks like probably too usable. It's smaller than, I don't know what you call these size form factors there. It's smaller than small form factor. I have seen smaller than this, but yeah, they usually like don't have like expansion slots in them. So yeah, two decently usable machines still. And like in the small form factor PCs, I just whack in a NVIDIA 1030 card in, one of those silent low profile form factor cards with a giant heatsink. They take up 2 slots, but they're like a really nice upgrade for a small form factor PC, and I've got a couple of small form factor ones that actually have those cards in them. So yeah, they do pretty well. Not as good as the other small form factors I've got here, but not bad for a day's dumpster score. Catch you next time.